This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only. Anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Listen, I was watching, well, I wasn't watching it. I actually was reading. I was reading an article about a Joe Rogan podcast where they said that 80% of wealth in the United States is inherited. Okay? And that got me to thinking to why it's so easy for the 1% to rob and steal from retail investors. They don't understand our struggles. They can't empathize with us. Okay? These people were born with a silver spoon in their mouth. They was born into wealth. They don't know what it is to get up and have to grind. They don't know what it is to get up and have to go make it happen. Okay? And because they can't empathize with us, they can't relate with us, when they steal from us, in their mind, it is nothing to them. It's kind of like us kicking over an anthill. I mean, how much sleep do most humans get if they kick over an anthill? And I'm sure some of you might empathize with anthills, and you might empathize with ants. But a majority of human beings aren't thinking about the ants. They don't think about what ants do. And because 80% of the wealth is inherited, that is the disparity, I believe, between the 1% and the 99%. They don't look at us as, and this might sound horrible, but they don't really look at us as human beings. Well, not human beings like themselves. Not human beings like themselves. They've never had to work for anything in their life. They were born with a silver spoon in their mouth, and they knew that when they turned 18 or 25 or 30, depending on how the trust was set up, they would be inheriting wealth. They never had to think about making a car payment or making their mortgage payment or paying their kids' college tuition. They don't have concerns like that. So when they go into the stock market and they naked short, or they spoof, or they in the dog pools engaging in all kind of shenanigans, it's not real to them. Money isn't real to them. It's just like a game of Monopoly where they have an unlimited amount of Monopoly money. And no matter what they do, they can't lose. And because they were born into this, and this is just my opinion, I'm not telling you to buy or hold or sell any stock. I'm not a psychologist or psychiatrist. I'm not in the head of any of these 1%ers who were born with all this wealth. I'm just looking at it from the perspective of, when you never had to work for anything in your life, if you never had to grind, if you never had to go and make it happen, how can you understand people who had to go out and make it happen, who had to grind every day in order to stay afloat? The fact that 80% of the wealth in the United States is inherited, like Joe Rogan said, it creates monsters because they cannot relate with everyday Americans. Bottom line. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think that if you're born with billions of dollars, can you relate to somebody who works hard every day to take care of their family? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.